There's been a lot of sports writers flapping their yaps about us getting soft.
Stepping on your own dick.
Doing the thing here.
What? This is where men are men and the boys stay on the side and watch what's going on. What?
In the world of wrestling, the fans can react however they want.
And there is no one that does it better.
Getting color commentary.
The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
Let's fucking go.
Put the crux of your fingers against the crux of my fingers.
I don't do that.
You wouldn't.
Yeah. Now you have to watch us scissor each other.
Yeah, scissor cuck.
I think you just got cucked.
All right, that was good. Gotta be honest. And apt. For that particular.
But, yeah, do the setup.
Can we not do that again, though? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Getting Color Commentary is proud to bring to you this week's episode of the most mediocre wrestling podcast on the internet. I am Father Lloyd. Sitting across from me, or sitting next to me, is the six-string samurai, Derek Harbord.
That's me.
Yes, the beautiful one.
Oh.
Now, to switch things up a little bit, behind us, as I like to refer to as the best drummer in hardcore ever, and it is true, you can look it up on the internet, it is our friend Mackie here tonight.
Yeah.
Not that Mackie, but a different Mackie.
Right.
Sitting across from me is this guy. Oh, did you like that? One, Mr. Aaron B.T. Silty. The B.T. this week stands for Bottle Tosser.
Ooh.
Hold on. You ready? Why? Because he's a Molotov cocktail ready to explode.
Oh.
Also, that sounds like a really not okay British insult.
But, yeah.
Oh, we're going to get to, like, European insults here in a very short bit.
I mean, yeah.
You like that one?
A tosser is like jerking off.
Right, but also, I'm also calling you a Molotov cocktail.
Yeah.
It's also a wanka.
I mean, yeah, there is wanka. Yeah, no, it's fun. I like it.
To get this completely out of the way.
Oh, okay.
We all know we have been gone. We were at a wedding.
Yes.
Wait, I was somewhere else?
Well, we were all together.
Oh, yeah.
And for us, can we give it up to BT and Mackie?
Yeah!
My whole if this was any other show. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Also, Mackie Sound Products. We're not talking about you.
We will take Mackie sponsorships also.
Yeah, give us a board or something. That'd be sick.
I don't know what this other Mackie is.
It's guitar shit.
Oh,
It's
that makes sense.
Shit.
That makes sense. I don't know what the fuck.
Good job, audio guy.
Well, here we are. We're back.
Yeah. We missed you. I
Yes,
guess.
you people.
Yeah.
All of you out there.
Yeah, what are you, Hogan?
We don't miss him.
Yeah. No, but he said that about somebody.
He did say something about some people.
Well, the real Americans love him.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Except their kids.
We just waited 4 hours, had a number. We're supposed to see Mr. Hogan.
And we got
He
nothing.
broke these kids' hearts.
They cry when they
Right,
leave.
right. Well, just like John Cena.
Yeah.
Oh, we're definitely going to get to talking about that.
It is definitely a fuck the kids wrestling week.
Dude, the way he
Fuck the kids.
But don't.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
don't
fuck.
Don't fuck kids.
Joseph Smith, don't fuck the baby. Almost anybody who wants to leave a comment down below and understand the reference I just made, which is actually really fucking kind of easy if you follow shit, I'll send you something special.
It's like a Mormon pedophilia thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he fucked the baby.
Don't
Fuck
the goddamn baby.
Well,
I mean,
they were married.
He wasn't married to the baby.
Prove that. I need more proof of than that he slept with a baby.
All right, wrestling folks.
have there ever been Mormon wrestlers?
I'm sure.
Like,
I mean,
I'm sure there have been, but like anybody that's like that's their gimmick.
If only we had an Alexa in here.
Hold on, Research Pete.
Yeah,
we have an Alexa. It's called Research Pete.
Research Pete on Expedition.
Research Pete is on Expedition.
Spelunking.
We do have his notes from episodes we just did.
Sure, yeah.
But we have no new notes for Research Pete. Oh, actually, it would be the notes because next week would be the notes that we would get. He is yeeting and yurting.
Yeah.
I'm sure that yurt's going to be...
Plenty of elevated tents for everybody.
Sticky. A sticky yurt.
Oh, sometimes we even amuse ourselves.
We love you.
We do. Everybody give it up for Research Pete.
Yeah.
He actually was just in town visiting us. We did see him.
For his birthday.
It was his birthday.
It was his birthday.
My bad on that. For some reason, I really thought it was his birthday, but that's why he was in town.
Dude, him having to sit there with everyone showing up going, happy birthday!
Be like, what?
My bad.
You're a champion, Pete.
Yes, he is.
So I've got a funny... So, on our way there...
Okay.
Mackie was like...
I love how we just call her Mackie now.
Yeah, you're Mackie now.
Sick.
But Mackie
now. That's actually the
Mackie now. Yeah. Was like, should we have brought him a present?
I'm so glad. I am so glad my presence is your present.
Well, yeah.
Kind of person.
I was just like, well, I mean, he's never got me a present. So, like,
research.
Wait, someone else has to pull the trigger first before you get into the gift giving circle. Okay, heard. Noted. He's reward driven, folks.
That's why I've got a jar of teeth for him.
Like,
you're gonna have to probably have
more.
That's
very evil.
I explained this to Pete, and he was very glad that we did not bring him a present. He's like, that would have been way more awkward.
I am going to bring Pete a present every time I meet him from now on.
Yes. A very happy unbirthday to you.
Happy unbirthday, Pete. Other than John Cena, not a lot of news this week.
No.
In most aspects. There's really not.
John Cena did a thing?
He did.
He's done some things.
Yeah.
There have been a couple of things.
Yeah, Nikki Bella. Never mind. I'm going to stop right there. Trust me, there's a list.
I'm sure there is. It's a weird list it's a weird thing to do.
Hey,
it's a weird hobby.
I mean,
keeping track of the women that John Cena has fucked. Like, that's a weird hobby.
You know, the weird hobby about it is it's nowhere near the list of the best in the world is done.
You're weird, bro. You're so weird.
Yeah,
well, but that list is long.
But there's only one of those two lists I'd be proud of being on.
Moving on.
Derek likes betrothal badasses.
I do.
Did I pronounce that right?
You did?
Hell yeah.
Can you, I was about to say,
No, I can't.
Spell it or read it.
No.
Hey, baby steps.
So yeah, we're talking about news.
We're going to talk about news. You had something you want to talk about. Didn't somebody kill somebody or some shit?
No, nobody died. Well, somebody died, but not in this story.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit of this Sportskeeda article about
and who does? Never mind.
a one Charles Hutton. So, a wrestler has been arrested for threatening an IRS officer.
He's been wrestled.
And later appearing naked elsewhere with a machete.
Yes.
And threatening others.
And this is the wrestling content you turn into for getting color commentary.
Absolutely.
In an arrest report from the Cherry Hill Courier Post, it was revealed that wrestler Charles Hutton appeared at a New Jersey IRS office in February, shouting actual threats. That's a weird thing to say in the article. Just, he was threatening people.
He's like fake ones. He's like, I'm going to turn you into gummy bears with my mind. And they're like, no, not that.
I feel like a threat is a threat. You say something threatening, it's a threat.
If somebody says they're going to turn you into a gummy bear with their mind, are you calling the cops?
I'm not going to call the cops, but I will feel threatened.
Okay,
sure. You know, they want to do something to me.
That referee,
and if they can or not, doesn't mean that like they're not going to try something. There's some sort of threat.
They're not a threat unless they're a fucking wizard, because only a wizard is going to turn me into a gummy bear.
I mean, if you think you can turn somebody into a gummy bear, but you need a fucking wand to do it, and it's not working, what's the next step? You're going to hit them with the wand.
As someone who speaks a certain language, they'll be cooking up brain stew, and I'm the cook, Jack.
Yeah, sure. The report stated that employees at the Colwick Business Park fueled there?
Yeah.
Whatever. On February 11th, when Charles Hutton allegedly showed up.
February 11th? How is this news?
I mean, what? It just came out, I guess.
I'm fucking with you.
Arrest report.
With a backpack and wearing a mask, the Cherry Hill police stated that their dogs had found no weapons.
Okay, pause. Take a guess at what kind of mask he was wearing.
I mean,
an American Alpha mask.
That'd be fun.
American made, if you wield at it.
Was he wearing like a Nixon mask?
I don't know. I'm picturing like ski mask.
Yeah, surgical mask. Like,
yeah, maybe.
Okay. It's just vague, and I wanted to have
it's
fun
very
with it.
vague. I would love a picture of him.
You're so
in
vague.
The mask.
I bet you think this song is about you.
But so later on March 3rd, Cumberland Crime Watch reported that the record showed that the wrestler showed up at the Sheetz convenience store with a machete.
So apparently Sheetz is supposed to be superior to Buc-ee's.
Oh.
This is the thing. This is how I
So
learned
there's Sheetz and Buc-ee
convenience store battles?
Apparently. Again, I've never been to a Sheetz. We know I'm a big fan of Buc-ee's, as we all here are on the podcast. How I learned about Buc-ee's was All Ego Ethan Page, my boy, played by Julian.com. Go check it out. Buy some shit. And Ruby Riott had the argument where she loved Sheetz and he loved Buc-ee's.
Oh.
That was how I found out about Buc-ee's.
Okay. Have you ever been to a Sheetz?
I have not.
Okay.
But I hear
so you don't know if Sheetz is or is not superior to Buc-ee's.
It is not superior because
you don't know that because you've never been there.
You are correct. However, they're completely different things. Apparently, from what I understand, and I don't know if you'll know this, Sheetz apparently is comparable to a Wawa.
I have no idea what a fucking Wawa is.
Have you ever heard of the?
No.
Okay.
He's literally never left here.
I know. Buc-ee's is giant.
Yes.
Sheetz and Wawa are
more manageable.
Bigger gas stations with lots of shit. Whereas fucking Buc-ee's is
like a Walmart of gas stations.
Yes. But also, the inside of fucking Buc-ee's is
also super niche and relegated to a certain area of the country.
Yeah.
Yes, and very wonderful. Back to wrestling.
All right, so
you mean
my bad?
No, you're
things
good.
Out, waving them
so
aggressively.
That one was mine.
The wrestler showed up at the Sheetz convenience store with a machete, according to the Lower Allen, Pennsylvania police. The witnesses. The witnesses said that he had stabbed the ground and charged customers while he was yelling and taking off whatever clothes he was wearing. He then also stabbed
what he's having.
Stabbed a work van, causing damage. He was disarmed by a good Samaritan. After which he fled. So, yeah, that happened. That's interesting.
Also, it says he stabbed the ground with a machete. I can imagine, like, being super high and doing, like, that super cartoony stick your sword in the ground. Like, and you start ripping.
They call that a Drew McIntyre.
So, yeah, that happened.
That's crazy.
So, what's the other? I can't remember his name. What? Something Steele.
All right. Somber moment. Yeah.
Yes.
Vince Steele died
In the ring. Of a heart attack. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That sucks.
Yes.
Yeah, and here's where I'm the asshole on the show. No, I got nothing.
You have something Jurassic to talk about.
Yeah.
No.
A Jurassic heart.
Yeah. Attack.
I mean, yeah, I don't know much about him.
Yeah.
But it's tragic that, that happened. And especially, like, I'm sure that's the last place that he would have wanted something like that to happen.
Also, wrestling is commonly a bring your kids here space.
Yeah.
John Cena, not doing nice to kids right now.
No.
Also, any kids that saw that probably didn't have a great time.
Yeah. R.I.P. to the parents that had to explain what happened to their children.
You're just kind of crying and you go, clap and say, this is awesome now, buddy.
Well, since we are on this topic, let's just do it.
Cena?
Let's just talk about John Cena turning heel.
Say what?
Which
I
again,
never heard except everywhere.
We have not had a chance to talk about.
We haven't had a chance to talk about what he's done after Elimination Chamber.
Fair. Which was this Monday night on Raw.
This Monday, this is the first appearance he's made in wrestling, and I loved this fucking promo.
I mean, yeah.
It was really good. It was really long.
It's a blame the fans promo, heel promo. Like, it's pretty standard, but he did it fucking amazing.
Everybody's promos in fucking Brussels were long.
Yeah, they
Seth
were.
Rollins, but again, we'll get there when we get there.
Like, every single thing that he said was true to an extent.
And I'm fucking with you and not fucking with you.
Yeah.
In particular, I mean, we all know this. But what sticks out to you the most that you think right now is more poignant?
The way that he explained how the fans treated him.
Fickle.
Very. They shit all over him. They're happy for a minute. Like all the times that he's come back,
they couldn't see him.
Well, that's fair. But like all the times that he's come back, he's gotten a huge fucking pop, and then the fans remember, oh, we hate this guy, and they fucking boo the shit out of him. I could see how, in kayfabe, how that would wear a motherfucker down,
dude. IRL.
Like, well, yeah, of course, yeah, in IRL. But like,
I hate coming to this city.
I see that, but I also
like the way we treat Allen Angels here in Portland.
Yeah.
Fair. It's just, Cena has been the guy for, again, 25 years. That's which he was very quick to point out at every fucking chance he had to. And I will not lie, Cena has carried that company.
He did.
Maybe not the whole 25 years that he's been there, but yes, he's at least for the past. I will give him 20 of those that he has been. Oh yeah, the face has carried and has done everything that he needed to do. Again, he's the guy that's done more Make-A-Wish fucking grants than anybody in history.
He's the super baby face that every promotion needs to fucking get their shit moving.
He is what, like.
He is what he is. He played his part.
But like he is the Hulk Hogan of a lot of people's fucking lives.
I cannot disagree with that in any way.
Like he is what Hulk Hogan should have been. Hulk Hogan, turned into a fucking giant piece of shit.
No, seriously, I do not have a 10-inch penis. No, I do not. Seriously.
Fair enough.
In real life.
We're gonna get to fucking talking about Cena being a real piece of shit in life, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know about him being a piece of shit in real life, but I mean,
he's a persnickety shit.
No, yeah, but
that's all I've seen.
As far as I understand, he's not a racist piece of shit.
No.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Let's just order out and not dirty up the dining table.
I mean, yeah, no, that's weird.
Don't ruin my marble.
Fucking prick move right there.
I'm gonna ask a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't want you to think about it. I want a quick response. I see that. Do you or do you not feel
like I do?
I'm saying a Peter Frampton fucking question.
Do you feel?
Do you think that John Cena has ever been at a Vince McMahon party?
Yes.
Oh, guaranteed.
Done and done.
Guaranteed. But, that doesn't mean that, there are a lot of people...
Watch how we say this, because...
Also, is he the weird bodybuilder eating, chicken to rice in the corner, being like, what's up, dude?
No, that's Brock Lesnar.
He wishes.
Not every single one of Vince's parties, I'm sure, were horrible.
Okay. The easiest way I'm about to put this, and I'm going to speak for at least 3 of us in the room.
I don't know.
I'm going to speak for at least 2 of us in the room.
All my comebacks are awful.
I have never been to one of those parties, but I've been to a party where we've definitely done some subjective shit, and it's a wild time. That's all I'm saying. Everything was consensual and wild times.
Yeah, no, I'm all for that, but yeah.
I'm good. I'm good hanging out at home.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably, if I was single, I'd go.
And once again, we have Nirvana's lawyers. Well, not us, but just saying.
See, why did you have to bring that up? I don't want John Cena to be horrible like that.
Well, right now, I don't want anybody to be horrible.
Right now, it's just
sure.
persnickety sexual stuff. That's fine.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, he's no Tony Atlas. Oh shit! I should have talked about fucking for news that they announced all the new episodes for Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh. Tell us more.
Yeah, what do we have to look forward to?
Tony Atlas, Mick Foley, Hell in a Cell.
That story's been fucking done.
Ludwig.
But have you heard about Eddie Guerrero? Oh, let me tell you.
He was a Latino saint. But we're talking about John Cena because we are going off the rails right now.
So
no, not true. This is the quality entertainment that people listen to. Getting color
that's
commentary
what they pay us for.
The way
getting their money's worth.
Speaking of paying us, thank you, Uncle Daddy's Chicken Boys.
Yeah.
Tai Ciampa. The way he called out that one little kid in particular.
I mean, that's hilarious.
That was so good. And I noticed that.
You know how I know you're a fucking mark? Dude, come on. You don't think that kid was a plant?
More than likely. But you never know.
Actually,
you never know.
He probably wasn't, but
you never know.
Devil's advocate.
But I did notice that he pointed at him and then didn't look at him ever again. Maybe he's like, I'm gonna fuck up this kid's night, and I don't want to see the results.
I can't watch after this.
So a lot of people, I mean, general consensus are putting this up as one of the greatest heel turns of all time. Do you feel that this is one of the greatest heel turns of all time?
I need more time to say it is something. It hits that line of all time.
Okay.
I'd say it's great.
I'm not with the all time.
I mean,
this isn't backstabby enough to be like.
No.
I went, oh, when he kicked Cody in the nuts.
Yeah.
I didn't gasp.
No.
I wasn't caught off like, oh my God, what?
Well, I was and I wasn't, but I'm also, I don't like this whole dynamic between The Rock and John Cena. And The Rock doing the fucking, we still make fun of the cutthroat thing that he fucking did, which I'm doing for all of you people who can't see.
This would have been so much better. It could have hit that all-time mark if...
All puns intended.
If he had spent the last year or two being Cody's best fucking friend and then stabs him in the back.
Right.
But at this point, all the history he has with everybody is well, no, you've been fucking gone for so long. You come back every once in a while, but there's no, we're not fucking ride or die, and you stabbing me in the back is unthinkable.
The problem there
You know?
is it is unthinkable because Cena is the
the
unthinkable.
super baby face.
Well, yes,
like,
of course.
Again, the way they wrote it was like that's implied, and everyone's going to get it.
Mackie,
And
how do
while
you
I
feel?
got it, I didn't feel it.
Thumbs up from Mackie.
I mean, yeah, Mackie is super on board with
John Cena
heel
getting
Cena.
more screen time
Yes. Yeah.
and matches.
She has him in the fantasy league. So she's like, get me those fucking points.
Which I would like to point out, man. Oh shit, I'm coming up.
You are coming up, and fuck you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, let me check
You ride
notes.
my ass.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was talking to Algal. Yes, she was like at one point like 400 or 500 points above both of us, and then like we're all like 100 points apart now. So
Yeah.
slightly, maybe 100, 112, but something to that nature.
No, you're like way closer to me than I am to her.
No, we're not.
Yeah, I mean, as of last night, I checked.
I checked too. We'll look again.
Sure.
This
Yeah.
is this
you
is
guys
boring
can compare
stuff.
sizes later.
Well, we already know his size. It's a fat fucking finger.
No, 14 and a half.
He's huge. Show your cousins.
But yeah, like I really enjoyed this. I felt like it took a little too long, but
I believe I showed you guys it was like 29 minutes.
no,
and
yeah,
some seconds,
it was
like from beginning
basically
to
a half an hour long.
15 minutes of that was entrances.
It was. Well, and then after that half an hour, Michael Cole had to fucking talk some shit about it.
Yeah,
Just
right.
like, come on, man.
The announcement afterwards was totally unnecessary.
everybody
Yeah,
give it up for
completely.
Corey Graves that night.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Pat
good,
McAfee couldn't be, so
it's good to see him back on Raw.
it is. For as much as
I kind of like Corey Graves as a commentator. He's good.
he gets the assignment.
Oh yeah. Did you like that thing I sent you of Dakota Kai like yelling at Pat McAfee?
Yeah.
And it was being like, "You need to learn the rules if you're gonna commentate." But yeah, I really hope John Cena gets that title. I want a fucking like heel run of him with the title.
This is a passing of the baton.
Then
Like I've been saying all along,
Sure.
your new super baby face for the next 15 years is Cody Rhodes.
Sure, but that doesn't mean that he can't lose the title and then win it back.
Right, because he's going to be super baby.
Fair.
He's the new John Cena.
Yeah,
The passing of the torch.
I can't wait to see who Cody Rhodes buries on the way up, or well, floating at the top.
so I'm going to call it now, and I have been thinking about this.
Predictions.
I don't think Cody's going to lose the belt at Mania. I don't.
You don't think so?
However,
I don't think so either.
if he does, you know where that goes, right?
What do you mean?
Cena's going to win the belt. People are going to cheer or boo. He's going to realize who he is. Who does Cena go against at that point? In his last year, to make this the biggest fucking thing anybody could do in wrestling.
The Rock.
Bingo.
Ric Flair?
He's cleared to wrestle.
Touche. Will Ric Flair get his 17th championship and tie John Cena?
I mean, I have seen him training, which is very concerning.
Oh, that pushing the sled clip.
I've seen the pushing the sled, and I've seen him fucking
Oh,
take a
he's doing-
suplex.
He's doing Rocky IV shit.
Is he wearing power cuffs or is he a pussy?
I don't know.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Support your boy. Buy some power cuffs.
Rock Cena, to me, makes a lot of sense of 2025 farewell tour.
Yeah, and
Who
you
wrote
know,
this twist? M. Night Shyamalan? He's just going to be like, I was good the whole time.
See, the only
Fooled
problem
you,
I
The
have
Rock.
with this theory is that that should be a WrestleMania match, and if Cena is done at the end of 2025, obviously
Yeah.
2026 would be the next Mania going in. So
There's still 2 days of content they haven't filled for Mania. Like,
I mean,
there's a
that's
lot of stuff that could happen.
That would be... I feel like that would be fucking some garbage. If, like, Cena, like,
but also, how
turns
much other
face.
garbage have we...
Of course, but, like,
dealt with?
you know,
Right.
come on.
Here's you guys' assignment and mine for the week. On the next episode, a lot of the matches have not been announced. We obviously know that. Let's write out what we think.
We did an entire episode doing that.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's probably all wrong, but, you know.
But no, next week.
We can revisit the road again.
Yeah, we can do that.
Also, fuck you pussies.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
shit. I will use his real name. These are for you, Trapper.
Yeah.
Rumplements.
He like it.
That's why they're for Trapper. And that's his fake name.
Yeah. No real parent would name their kids that.
Oh. It's so much better when it's chilled.
Yes. Most schnapps are.
All right, you want to talk about
I don't know if we're done talking about John Cena.
all right.
I
well,
mean, I'm done talking about John Cena.
like,
There's not enough on the table.
yeah.
There's been the initial turn, which was kind of weak, as I just described. This promo, which was good, but pretty cliche and classic for a heel. To be you guys are dicks.
A cut across the throat and a shitty kick to the balls.
Yeah. Again, Rollins hitting fucking Reigns with a chair was more of a aghast moment.
Well, yes, because it had what I was talking about, where it's like, no, we've been
Charisma.
we've been a thing for so long, and nobody
Zazz.
saw this coming. You know, like, and Cena, it's like, no, everybody's been wanting this, waiting for it to, like, and it's like, oh, it's his last year. That's been one of the biggest predictions.
Right, it's I want a Nintendo for Christmas or a bike, and you walk out and there's a small square box. You go, sick, I get a Nintendo.
Or one of
And
those,
you open it up.
those little tiny bikes that you ride with your fingers.
He's been telling you guys for years he's a bad, bad man.
Your boy's a bad man. Then we invading the streets, make them clap a rapper skirt. They be dropping the heat.
Wait, who is that?
John Cena.
He's been. Oh yeah, he has been saying his bad man.
Well,
Who else did that? Who else did that?
No, he has a have you ever heard his record?
Hell no.
Oh, it's fucking oddly enough, and you guys know me.
No, I've heard that it's decent.
It is because everybody else on the record is like, the two dudes that he works with, whose names escape me, are good. They have flow.
Okay.
Cena does Cena shit, and it's there, and the beats are good, but also
I mean, yeah, so, like Cena's rap has always been, at least from what I've heard, have always been very like short, punchy, like jokey shit.
I'll put it this way: he's way better than Max Caster.
But Max Caster is the best wrestler alive.
I'm a better rapper than fucking Max Caster.
That is true.
Fight me on that one.
You heard of Max?
Yeah, come on the show.
If Max
and
Caster,
battle rap.
If Max Caster
Father
hears
Lloyd.
this episode, oh no, we'll set it up at a bar. We're
No,
doing.
he has to do it on the show.
No.
Yes,
No,
yes,
We'll set up the show.
You'll record it for
Okay,
the show.
yeah.
But no. If I'm battle rapping, I gotta have my boy PJ Sumrock behind me. Oh, he gonna be the MC for the whole night. He's gonna be the Mackay Pfeiffer, if you will.
Sick. If not, I know what town we're in and what year it is.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. I can't wait to see where this goes.
It's going to WrestleMania.
Yes.
Yeah, so moving on. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky.
The genius of the sky.
Yes. Bianca Belair and Io Sky had a contract signing that got interrupted by Rhea Ripley being very childish. It seems like that's her thing right now, is being very childish.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about it.
So, again, like the Cena thing, this twist was just like, oh. Because the whole time this was happening, I was going, I don't want this to be a three-way. I don't want this to be a three-way. Please don't. No.
Like, the only way that I will be happy with the way that this ends at WrestleMania is if they use this opportunity to put Io Sky over really big
I mean,
because of the
I'm
way
here for that.
the way they're
deserves
like,
it.
yeah, she deserves it. She's fucking great. But like the way that they've been portraying things,
Genius of the sky. I have to say this many times.
trash can head.
each time she's in the ring with Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley so far since she's won the title, she has been fighting for I'm the fucking champion.
Right.
Yeah.
Respect.
And they keep like pie facing her, pushing her away like the little sister, and it's like
I know we just drank, but yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Mark.
But
yes,
if that should be the payoff.
That is the payoff.
I hope it is.
Yeah.
I fucking hope.
I mean, that's the whole point of building a story like this. So you want the push down little guy. It's Sami Zayn and the Bloodline, right? I just feel bad because they made him stupid for fucking 3 years.
If Rhea or Bianca come out of this the victor, I'm not going to be happy about it. At least at this moment.
Fair.
The thing I've had in my head, why did they take the belt off of Rhea? Why did they let Io fucking have that belt?
I don't know.
On a Raw. It wasn't even on a fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. A PLE.
Sure. I don't know.
Is Rhea hurt and we don't know?
I mean,
we guessed at this a few episodes ago. I said preggers.
I mean, but if she is, I don't think she's getting thrown into fucking shit backstage. You know,
well, if
false alarm.
She's
maybe
possibly. So she's already signed for Wrestlemania. That's what we're talking about.
Well, yeah. So what happened was Io and Bianca.
Yeah, all this started post their honeymoon break.
But yeah, Io and Bianca signed the contract. Rhea came out.
They did not sign the contract.
No, they both signed the contract.
You are correct.
They both signed the contract.
I watched it twice, and I still fucked that up.
And then Rhea attacked them.
Correct.
Beat them both up. Fucking powerbombed Io onto Bianca on the table. Picked up the contract.
And the table held.
And
we are the table.
Signed her name on the contract and ran away with the contract. And then later we see her talking to Adam Pearce of, this is a legal document, like, my name's on it, I'm a part of the match, blah, 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 which there has been precedent. Like, this shit
That's why
has
I broke
happened
into the
before.
Smithsonian and signed the Constitution, because I'm a fucking founding father.
I mean, if this was wrestling...
the views of Getting Color Commentary do not necessarily represent the views of Iced Earth or...
But
although that music was sick.
That's something I wanted to talk about with this is...
Iced Earth? Can we just take that out of
He's been pardoned.
Is,
moving the fuck on.
You brought it up.
I want more, internal logic consistency in wrestling. And I feel like Triple H has been doing a good job of, this what's happening here makes sense because of some shit that happened a couple of years ago, and in bringing things
by that logic,
together.
Tony Khan's a fucking genius right now.
Okay.
So what I am gonna say, so the Cena heel turn, 3 people knew about it.
Yes.
Right? Announcement reactions, genuine.
Yes.
Right? There's more he's not telling us right now. Right?
Of
There's
course.
so much more. Right? We can go over why the fucking Rock hasn't been around after that huge, horrible, neck-slitting display.
Yeah.
You know? But there's something about all this down the road that's going to come slamming in, right? That makes us all want to watch Mania.
Yes.
Sorry, neck-splitting display. Good name.
Sorry.
Good name. Good name. You know how.
I have jerky in my mouth.
Neck-splitting display. That's great.
But I want them if Triple H is still in charge in the next 5 years, and he's been doing a pretty good job, but
he has. He truly has.
But if something like this happens again, that it's the same, because I've seen that happen before, where somebody steals a contract and puts their fucking name on it, and it's well, this is what's has to happen now because this is how it works, and it's like, no, that's not how a fucking contract works.
I mean, I'd be okay with Bianca. I'm definitely not okay with Rhea getting it.
Sure.
Why?
Because of the way this is all set up and stupid. Again, I'm a founding father. It's a stupid...
I was fucking with you, but I also was not fucking with you. Like, why? Why do you honestly feel this way?
It is a fucked up logic train, like you're saying. And again, I hope they try to make it make sense. They have been slapping it together quickly, so
I'll ask you guys this question. We'll move on from this particular topic.
Sure.
Of the three people involved in this, we have Io, Rhea, and Bianca. Okay? I feel Rhea doesn't need the belt in any way to be Rhea.
No, I feel like Rhea is like Taker. She has the aura and the fucking star power to fucking not have the championship and be fucking relevant. Like,
yeah. I mean, she's fine.
Right now, the Bianca stuff, the Bianca feud is with Jade.
Yes.
That's where this is going to go. One way or the other, I'll tell you right now. If the match goes the way
Jade
this way,
sneaks into a file cabinet at night and writes her name on the contract, and then it's a 4-way.
That'd be horrible.
It's cinema.
I want to point out when this happens in 2 weeks that Derek was fucking 100% fucking right about how this went down.
Right. Well, right, because she's like, oh, if that's the way it works, and then like they have to update security at headquarters.
Right.
All of a sudden, Wendy Richter is fucking on the fucking card. She finally responded to Tony Storm, which is very good.
You in Megan Bain's punching bag? They are feeding her everybody.
Yes.
You know what? Since I said we were going to wrap up that conversation, let's move on to Revolution.
Well, was there anything else from Raw that we wanted to talk about?
I mean, Braun Breaker's wrecking his way kind of through the Judgment Day, so I was right. And
now has to fight Penta, El Zero, Miro.
Which is a match I fucking want to see.
Yeah, I want to see that shit. Oh, something about Penta. Ever since I saw that video of him doing the whole like Celtic warrior workout thing, and him pointing out that his like fucking bicep is fucked up. Right? Yeah, no, I cannot unsee it. Every time he curls his arm,
from
and it's
like Powers right here.
Like you see the like weird like little Popeye like.
I have yes, I haven't seen
Steiner
it,
had the same injury.
Yeah,
but. He's working on with Sheamus. That's what.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I understand that part of it, but I haven't.
So he basically points out a bicep injury that healed wrong, and how one of his
never
biceps
gotten
is
fixed.
Slightly malformed.
So yeah, instead of it being like, "Oh, I've got a bicep," it's like, "I've got a bicep." It like goes down.
It's not a football. It's a racquetball.
Yeah. And he's like, "Yeah, I've never gotten it fixed." Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, I can work with it. I can train. I can do everything."
No
it's
worries.
Like, obviously,
I mean, Zero Miro.
Do the thing.
Oh man, dude. There's one other thing we should talk about from Raw, and that's
Seth Rollins wore a respectable outfit.
I like that jacket.
It wasn't bad.
I enjoyed that jacket.
I didn't like the
hammer
little ties. I like the hammer pants.
Okay.
But I didn't like the weird like
garter straps hanging out of nowhere.
Ties from
what they look like to me.
It reminded me of a like a robe, like a shower robe.
Oh, okay.
But like on a fancy suit jacket.
Those fancy robes, like people get you, and you're like, my balls hang out of this.
Yeah.
Can I get a longer robe?
Yeah. But yeah, no.
Hashtag fuck short robes.
Yeah. But we should talk about the American-made luchador.
It's pronounced Phoenix.
I want it to be Phoenix.
On this hill.
I want it to be Phoenix.
It's the same square chin, same lower lip.
Yeah.
No.
So during Raw, I was paying really close attention to Chad Gable's chin.
Okay.
So
he's got Chad Gable's chin.
Well,
it's like Betty Davis eyes. You got Chad Gable's chin.
It was hard for me to like identify like shape. Like, do they have the same shaped chin or not?
Nope, they don't.
But
Ray's is square, and so's this lucha.
But this guy has the same stubble as
He's also
Chad
a
Gable.
foot taller, which no one is acknowledging.
He is tall.
Slightly fucking bigger.
Because he's a foot taller.
I really want it to be Ray Phoenix.
I mean, I'm dying on this hill.
I do believe the first time that he showed up, it was Chad Gable. This last time on Raw, that was not Chad Gable.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
It was Chad Price.
Who the fuck is that?
Don't worry about it. That's me making a joke to myself.
That's all the joke.
Chad Price is why I'm not working fucking Juvenile.
Oh. Some sort of musician?
Yes. If you know me well enough, as you do, it is one of those.
Yeah.
That's his boy.
That is my boy.
Man. Me saying musician reminds me of this fucking clip that I saw. I can't remember this artist's name, but like she's like a woman rapper, and she's doing an interview.
I don't like this already.
She's doing an interview, and
I've got the cancel button.
And the interviewer
he does. That's why we have problems with this
asked
right
her
now.
like, oh, did you like? Basically, calls her a musician. And this lady does not understand what the word musician is. Somehow, like I don't
It's
understand.
like, you're a great musician. Be like, fuck your mama.
Well, she's like, what's that? What's that? Like,
Saying Hefeweizen to somebody in Arkansas?
Yes.
Woo.
But like, she equated it to like
slap their grandma.
To like being.
Fuck Your Mama is the new special right now with Uncle Daddy's Chicken Boys. You can pick it up for $14.99.
She equated the word musician in the same camp as magician. She's like, I'm not like
to bring this to
like
wrestling,
she's Milli Vanilli-ing it?
I don't know.
Phantasmo.
It was weird.
Okay.
It was really weird. I'll try to find it and show you guys, but like,
oh please don't.
It's so just like, what the fuck?
Shove it in here next to Apollonia.
I didn't know that about you.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician. What the fuck that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician. I make music.
Sure.
Yes, I want her and Apollonia in the thumbnail this week.
And by Apollonia, you mean Apollonia. How many times do we have to say it? Apollonia. Me need time.
Explain to the audience who Apollonia is.
Apollonia is the most beautiful woman in the world. I'm just kidding. No, well, actually, she is pretty beautiful. It's a Purple Rain thing. For anyone who doesn't know, Father Lloyd is a giant upstairs, downstairs on Infinity Prince fan.
Also, not physically giant in any way.
No, he's not.
Who's not giant?
You.
Oh. No, I just meant
You're the smallest person on this podcast.
You're fine. Your fandom's giant. Your physical stature.
Yes.
Not giant.
It's crazy how you hold all that fandom on your shoulders.
Someone has to.
Such a sweet little package.
much like Prince himself.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This will all be covered on the Discovering Father Lloyd podcast.
We should start that.
Oh, that would be interesting.
We should start that for the Patreon. We're just like, all right, tell us about year one.
We do online group therapy sessions of each other.
Oh, God.
Ripping.
Hill Sutton, welcome year zero. I start at year zero, sir.
All right, so are we moving on to Revolution?
Yeah, when we were in our Kansas.
Yeah.
If we may. And this is something that I love and I fucking hate. I want to thank both of you guys for having us out. It was a great time. Glad to see you guys, the two of you, finally do the thing after 10 years.
I wanted your parents to shut up too.
I wanted those fucking 10 bottles of Dom Perignon that fucking disappeared at the end of the night so we could fucking party.
Okay, man, why can't you just be together with somebody and not make it all taxi?
However, this is I've said this to Mackie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my hole's for swears now.
What, you want to keep my hole?
She gets
you
both.
want to keep my hole to yourself?
She gets both.
All right.
After tonight, we just go back to my hole.
Heard. Also kinky.
Fair. This is where Father Lloyd gets sentimental, and on a reel. I know it was every girl's dream the day after they got married to sit around and watch the AEW Revolution pay-per-view with the boys who do the podcast. I know that's what your whole life. That's what you dreamt about. That's how you expect the day after your wedding to
Strawberry
be.
shortcake, My Little Ponies, wrestling honeymoon,
and again,
sweet death.
Doesn't usually sit here with us while we do the show. Is always supportive of us in every fucking way possible.
I believe it's pronounced super awesome.
Great. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of what you guys did, and also thank you so much for sitting with us and watching this stupid fucking pay-per-view. That was awesome until the end, and that's what we're going to talk about. So everybody give it up for Mackie.
Yay!
Love
Tired
you, girl.
the spa didn't work.
Love you, girl.
Yeah.
Now, Revolution. Let's get back to the wrestling.
All right. So, I say we skip the pre-show.
But that's like 42 wrestlers.
It is 42 wrestlers.
One of them I'm going to battle rap soon.
And Commander and Hologram, which I can't remember, but their name is stupid. And I'll bring it up next week.
Hologram.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. It's Lucha something. Yeah, it's dumb.
Lucha something? Come on. All right. Did you guys want to do the pre-show?
No.
All right.
We would like to not do the pre-show, and we said fuck the pre-show.
Yeah,
because that's what we did. And
I
also
watched a lot of it.
in our little break there, that I would like to start off with this with John Effenseiler.
Yeah,
said it best. And Derek, you said the words, and I could say them myself, but I would like you to say what he said about this show.
This was an A+ pay-per-view with an F- main event.
Yeah.
And nail on the fucking head.
Yeah.
I love everything about this, even what I saw of 0 Hour. But the fucking end?
I mean, there were definitely some parts that you didn't like.
I felt like I was Cody Rhodes getting kicked in the balls. Ugh, woof.
The adrenaline in your soul was...
Yeah.
So, skipping the pre-show.
Yeah.
We will talk about MJF taking on Hangman Adam Page.
Yes. This started off the night as the paid part of the night.
The PLE, if you will.
Yes. Well, they don't do PLEs. They do PPVs.
To be very fair, and I'm not mad about it. Oh, I paid the $50 for this fucking
Yes, you did.
for this.
Yeah. So this was a good match. I saw something from Bully Ray, and I kind of agree with what he said.
I mean, since those instances are rare, tell me more.
So basically what he said was he loves both of them. He can't wait for both of them to move to the WWE, blah, 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 that bullshit. But he said, I can't get behind a match where somebody does a tombstone pile driver onto a chair,
which was cool,
and which was really cool, and then loses the match.
Not
like
cool.
I do feel like that is something that AEW kind of suffers from, where
I mean, but if Randy Orton gets an RKO out of nowhere and wins, you don't bitch about it.
Well, no. It was the fact that the guy receiving the fucking pile driver won the match.
Right, like Randy Orton's thing is to almost lose at the end and then do an RKO out of nowhere. Right? Like, we don't bitch about that.
Yeah.
I bitch about that.
Yeah. I'm going to continue disagreeing with Bully Ray.
Sure.
How much Busted Open do you listen to? This is something actually...
I don't listen. I just caught like
memes and tweets and stuff.
Yeah, like a written out, like, oh, he said this.
Yeah, he tweets.
I was like,
he
okay.
tweets a lot.
Yeah.
I don't see that, but I do listen to it.
I don't see it. I don't have a Twitter, but I see it on wrestling sites and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, match was fucking great. was really fun. MJF was fucking on top of it. Like
he's the best thing they have.
He is the best thing they have.
Fucking best thing they have.
Him, Swerve.
There we go. There it is.
Swerve and fucking Ospreay and Kenny Omega.
MJF's the best thing they have.
Yeah.
That's truly, truly them.
He is the total package.
No, that's Lex Luger.
Sure. MJF is the Lex Luger of
wow.
AEW.
Wow.
Well, in the total package sense.
Okay, I was
not in
let it go.
Yeah, he's the best thing they have. That's all them.
Yes.
Again, Kenny Omega was a badass before he touched AEW.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Swerve, badass before he touched AEW. Will Ospreay,
yes,
badass before he touched AEW.
Agreed.
MJF is the best thing they have.
I would say
and MJF was a badass before he was fucking in AEW.
Well, yeah, but like he hadn't made it to that level of promotion. And I feel like
he got there before Swerve did.
Yes, he did. But I feel like Swerve also fits in that category of he was indie, and then he made it to NXT. He was there for a little bit.
We're Pacific Northwest specific, so that's why Swerve is such a fucking deal to us.
That's why it's our house.
He is our homegrown fucking talent.
How long was Swerve in NXT? Like a couple years, I'm guessing.
Not even.
Not even?
No.
Okay. Then that I feel better about what I just said.
I don't even think Swerve was there for a year.
Okay. Then that I feel way more better about what I just said. Where like Swerve, like fucking great, big on the
Research
indies.
Pete, could you tell us how long Swerve's stint in NXT was?
Okay. Yeah. Let us know.
Was,
I know he was there with fucking Hit Row or whatever.
And then they brought Hit Row up. But again,
then he got fired due to COVID, right?
I'm not sure.
I think it was around that time when all of them
they
got
did all
fired.
the cuts. Well, then they brought back fucking Ashante the Adonis. They brought back fucking B-Fab.
Yeah, but
they're doing so great.
Hootie Miles. Yeah, everybody's apparently, from what I understand, and that was still the VKM era.
Yes,
he saw nothing in Swerve,
which is insane.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Again, we have personal. Like that's our boy that we saw come up. But no, how do you not see it? I guarantee right now, if Triple H could take him back right now, he would fucking in a heartbeat.
Wasn't big enough. Vince.
I mean,
loves big dudes.
Yeah, he does.
No, you're not big enough. You're getting there, kid. Put on some weight.
Yeah, put on some weight. Don't talk to this doctor over here.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah. He won't help you get bigger at all.
But yeah, so back to the match. I loved the moment where Hangman was like sitting in the ring and fucking MJF's running the ropes. Looks like he's about to do a big old move, and then he just
hits him with his dick.
Hits him with his dick. Super disrespectful. Just like
right on the forehead.
That was
dink.
That was beautiful.
And then he stops, looks at the crowd, shifts gears right in front of him. He's the best.
He is so good.
I've been down since day one.
Yeah, no, I've been down ever since I heard him on the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you guys got?
No, I mean, again, I have nothing to say about this. All these matches are A+.
Yeah.
They're all fucking great, except that last one.
Blood.
Oh yes, this AEW pay-per-view brought to you by Blood.
That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood.
Also, my whole did not watch much of this pay-per-view.
Yeah, she turned her head.
Yes.
She was there.
I believe I said the phrase, not my wrestling, quite a few times.
I'm not a fan of the Outlaw Mud shows.
Dude.
But this was...
Again, they're riding the line.
It was done how it should be done. There was no blade. There was no spikes to the head. There was no barbed wire. There was no broken glass.
There was broken glass.
Correct.
There was broken glass.
There were
there was
buckets.
There was a heel spike to the head.
There was. The Tony Storm match, you are correct.
There were.
They went blood sport on us.
Yeah. Which was fun and a little like...
Well, right now, fuck going in order. We're talking about that match right now.
All right. So, we got Timeless Tony Storm going up against Mariah May in a rematch from the
Hollywood ending.
This is 3.
This is number 3. This is the rubber match.
It is the rubber match.
The feud ender.
And both of them fucked each other, and that rubber got broke.
Dude, this was gnarly. It was a street fight, basically hardcore match. It was the Hollywood ending. Was the tagline for this match.
Oh, it was beautiful.
And they both went fucking hard. Like this was like 90s fucking ECW fucking hard. They bled buckets. There were literal ice buckets filled with broken champagne bottles.
A champagne cooter smash.
Yeah.
I tried to do that at the wedding, but you guys were fucking
Yeah. Tony Storm.
Well, the bartender thought you said Hefeweizen.
Yeah, Tony Storm got a broken champagne bottle.
That's 2 Hefeweizen jokes.
Smashed into her crotch.
Her vagina. We'll call it that.
The vagina's the inside.
Well, yes. Her pubis mons.
Well, that's the second big word for
labia.
Actually, I believe that
her crotchal regions.
I could be wrong, but I think Tony Storm did refer to it as her labia.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, she
understands where the vagina is.
Yeah, no, she knows. She knows.
Tits out, baby.
Watch for the shoes.
There was a very entertaining moment where right after Tony Storm bladed and the camera goes back to her.
Thank you guys for listening to us a week later talking about this pay-per-view was awesome.
So the camera goes back to Tony Storm. Blood is pouring like a fucking waterfall down her face.
Like from a lacerated sky.
Oh my God! So much blood!
And you can see the look on her face of,
whoops, that's too much.
I did too much. I did too much.
She's spitting it out. She goes,
shit. Yeah.
She's wiping it out of her eye constantly. She literally, exhaustively says the word fuck very blatantly.
And, like, I've seen blade jobs where somebody bladed too hard, like Eddie Guerrero in the one match with JBL, where it's way too much, and, like, you can see him...
Any Dusty Rhodes match.
Oh, sure. Right. But, like, I don't know if this was selling or not, but, like, you could see in that match where it looked like I'm a little light on my feet right now because I've lost so much blood.
Yeah.
Luckily, we didn't see any of that. Like,
this was full tilt the whole match.
It was, and there was a lot of blood, but it wasn't too much blood where it seemed dangerous for the wrestler.
It was pretty darn close.
It was pretty darn close.
It was pretty darn close.
She's almost dead. She's dead enough.
Again, we talked about this. They both had their hair did up, probably sprayed and everything because they do those, like, Hollywood curl things. That's not absorbing any blood.
Yeah, no, it's not absorbing any of the blood anymore.
When you blade it to the scalp, right, you can absorb some. No, that's matted down with chemicals, so it's just got to go somewhere.
Yeah, so it just pours straight through the face. This match was fucking fantastic. And Tony Storm retained her women's title. And yeah.
And now we put her on a silver platter and feed her to Megan Bain.
I I don't know if I want Megan Bayne to beat her.
You don't have a choice.
Fair. Like, Toni Storm is the best thing in women's wrestling right now.
Megan Bayne is getting the push Camille deserved.
Yes.
I'm going to agree and disagree.
Okay.
The two best things in women's wrestling right now are Toni Storm.
Break.
Oh, when I say the answer, you're going to agree.
Okay. Heard.
Chelsea Green.
I mean, yes.
Sure, yes. Chelsea Green has been fucking killing it for a long time. For a fucking long time.
She's been able to not be injured for a long time.
Yeah.
So finally she fucking gets the fucking push she deserves.
She just needed a security detail.
All right. So, back on track.
Next on the docket.
Yeah. Next up, we've got another women's match. Mercedes Moné defending her TBS championship against Momo Watanabe.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Not to be confused
again,
with
Momo fought the way Momo fights, which is strong style. Mercedes tried to be Mercedes, right? And it was a nice back and forth. I was super happy with the image in my head of Mercedes getting kicked square in the mouth, because holy shit, that was straight to the face.
Yeah, no, there were some moments where it was like, no, that was a
whoops.
That was not a worked kick.
And I was like, this whole time you're like, man, I wish somebody would kick her in the mouth. And you're like, you thought maybe you get a bit. But no, she kicked her square in the fucking mouth.
Squaw.
Yeah, you even see Mercedes go, woof, woof. Like, ow.
This was a fun match. Momo did a great job. Mercedes also did a great job.
Yeah, no, I pleased with her performance.
For everything.
And I don't say that much.
Yeah.
When she first came into AEW, all of us bitched, the wrestling community as a whole bitched about how just horrible her matches were.
Right.
She was
Ever dirty marks.
Ever since the Chris Statlander match, she has stepped up her game in AEW, and I feel that she has had better matches.
Yeah.
This being not the best one.
It definitely wasn't the best match she's had in AEW, but it was good.
Well, This was, like I was saying, I was noticing a trend recently of her bringing up friends of hers.
Also, I would like to point out really quick that it was brought to our attention by a longtime listener, first-time caller, that we talk more about women's wrestling than most wrestling podcasts. And we were very proud about this. You heard this conversation last night yet.
Like, that's,
the women's wrestling deserves its time.
Hell yeah.
And it's fucking good.
Yeah.
It's fucking good right now. In every promotion, I lean more towards their female wrestling right now than their male.
Like, there are fucking excellent women's wrestlers out there, and I feel like it is ignored. They don't get.
Like I said, I just wanted to point out that was brought to our attention, and I thought it was a very nice compliment.
Yeah, I'm glad that somebody noticed, and fucking
we don't have a name for him.
He does. It's Voodoo.
Voodoo?
Mm-hmm. You don't have to like it. It is what it is.
Well, no, I'm just trying to think of who it is. I'm like, Hoodoo, Voodoo.
He literally came on and helped us host a show.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And went by that.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, nice.
I would say the J word, but I'm not allowed to.
But, so, yeah.
Because he's not a J word.
The industry needs to respect women's wrestling more often.
Well, and I think we're seeing that, and that shows in our appreciation of it. It's what I hope, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we are very critical, but we're critical of everything.
Oh, yeah, we're assholes.
Yeah.
Oh, we're fucking pricks.
And, yeah. I would hope that people listen to the podcast and don't just think that, like, oh, we've shat on, something and...
Right. Like, Mercedes can come kick me in the mouth, and I'll give her my belts, and she collects them.
That's my close personal friend, Mercedes Moné.
Oh, what were her hands like? Did you not shake her hands?
She didn't touch me. She didn't touch anybody.
Fair.
Fair.
I mean...
Too busy holding belts.
Yeah. hands are full.
We both had belts in our hands. That I will say.
Oh, that's why the cops were there.
No, the cops were there because it was a Cricket Wireless store.
Oh, damn. But yeah, it was a good match.
Everything from the paid start of this is great.
So next up was a really good match. Fucking Swerve Strickland going up against...
Say his name. Who's he with?
Oh, well, Swerve Strickland.
It's your boy, Prince fucking Nana.
Yes.
Coffee Man.
I do like that he that he brings out his
promotes.
coffee.
Yeah.
I'd like to buy some of his coffee.
Hold on, really quick. I don't think you guys know about
really
this.
Black and smooth.
So, Tiki Rob, you know who I'm talking about, cannot smoke marijuana.
Okay.
Apparently doesn't sit right with him. However, if Prince Nana ever puts out a strain of weed, he is smoking weed.
Oh,
okay. There's just a strange fact that I would like you guys to know.
Huh.
Okay. I'll light it with my Bullet Club lighter.
Yes.
Does he have a thing with the Bullet Club?
Bang,
Has
bang.
he? Has he?
Yeah. You missed all that?
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
He doesn't like Jay White.
Oh.
He doesn't like awesome
that.
things.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does like awesome things.
Well, then he'd like Jay White.
Fair.
Okay, so Swerve Strickland, accompanied to the ring by the one, the only Prince Nana.
He's a real prince.
Going up against Rick O'Shea for the number one contender for the AEW World Championship. This was a good match. I liked it.
Fantastic, man.
Yeah.
We got the best of both of them. I don't even mind Ricochet's character now.
Yeah.
Haha, I'm in.
Sure.
I got it. I get it. I got it.
All ego Ricochet.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're not wrong.
Tell me how
You're not wrong.
Sure.
You're not wrong.
I didn't like the whole robe thing.
It's like a bracelet. It's stupid.
Well, yeah, but at the same, like, I wish the robe had more time on TV before Ricochet stole it from Prince Nana. Like, I understand that there's history and
to accelerate that, what I was saying is Ricochet should have turned it into like trunks. Destroyed it.
Sure, yeah, that would have been,
and then it would have made up for like that lack of story behind it.
I like that a lot, actually.
That would have been cool.
I'm wiping my sweaty butt on it.
Like, that would have been great. But like, yeah, I understand that like the robe has history and time on the indies, but most of the people watching don't know.
I will say, what I know about AEW fans is more AEW fans that I know watch indie wrestling than WWE fans I know
definitely
watch indie wrestling.
That definitely 100% checks.
Definitely. But
fucking marks.
Like, I wish that there had been more time of like Prince Nana coming out and like giving the robe to Swerve and him having it for a while. And, like, it being a thing that, like, anybody showing up, watching, and not knowing the indie stuff, they can recognize, oh, hey, this is a significant thing.
Right, hence the, I wipe my butt on your sweaty coat now.
Yes, yeah. That would mean...
Like, oh, okay, you're just being a dick. Okay, cool.
But, like, having the robe introduced and then immediately stolen just feels lazy. Where it's like, oh, what do we want to do? Oh,
Jerry
this is
Lawler
how we'll do
should
it.
show up and
Like,
steal it back.
That would be interesting.
Look at Tony.
But yeah, this match was great.
Give him 2 weeks.
This match was great. I love everything Swerve does. Swerve came away the victor. He is now the number one contender for the AEW World Champion. Minty. Anything that you guys would like to highlight from this match?
Honestly, no. I think we covered it.
Sure.
Yeah, like I said, we got the best of both of them.
We'll probably get Swerve Hangman before we get Swerve winner of the last match.
I mean, I really hope we don't get Swerve Hangman for at least 2 years. Like,
I really hope Hangman goes away because I don't like him.
I like Hangman. I think he plays the like Clint Eastwoody fucking weird, quiet fucking cowboy thing very well.
Moving on.
Sure.
My mama said, if you ain't got something nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
This podcast would suck.
If I didn't talk shit.
Well, if all of us listened to your mom, it'd be like, that was nice.
That was swell.
Oh shit, she would love this.
Oh yeah.
It'd be like next on the docket. Bless their hearts.
Yeah.
Them's my boys.
All right, so next up, we've got Kazuchika Okada defending his Continental Championship against Brody King. This was fucking fun.
I mean, so kind of like everything, everyone in these matches was on it, doing their best. I got what I wanted out of Okada. I got what I wanted out of Brody King, which was to make fun of how many chair spots he does.
I'm sorry, what is his name?
Okada.
No, the other one.
Brody King?
It's his full name?
Oh, God's hates Brody King?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's a weird thing to say with things.
Yeah.
Because you want to, like, add an S, but then it just feels weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But again, they both showcased awesome.
Yeah.
This was awesome.
I want more for Brody King. I want him to become...
I think for Brody King to get more, and I like him, he needs to do more.
Sure. But yeah, I want him to be like... I want him to be like Kane had, like the aura that Kane had for a while, where like he came out, people were afraid of him, he fucking put people down and, walked away.
Right.
Just like Kane from like the fucking 90s.
So you want a monster, yeah?
Yeah, I want a big fucking bad monster.
All right.
And then we can reveal his, like, half brother some point later.
It'll be Brian Newman. Never mind, don't worry about that. I saw pictures of them today, and Brian's trying to do wrestling stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Huh.
Here's the problem I have. This match, fine. Absolutely fine match.
Sure.
I kind of just have to come out and say it, that I think I may have said it before.
It's possible.
You love being a turtle?
No. Is that a Dana Carvey Master of Disguise reference,
No,
possibly?
It's a Ninja Turtles joke. From the first movie.
Oh.
Since Okada has been in AEW, I cannot think of one match that he has done where I'm like, you are just going through the motions. You are literally just doing AEW. Everything you were doing in New Japan for years and years is better than anything you have fucking done in AEW.
So on a...
and I don't know if it's because of who they put him up against.
I think you're missing the mark for this Okada, is that he's now Chelsea Green. He's an entertainment wrestler. And, again, like, the most important...
I don't know about...
The most important actor in a wrestling bit, the most important person involved is the fan there going, oh my God, that's amazing. Because if the fan's not there doing it or laughing at it...
Yeah.
So this is he's an entertainment wrestler. He's not the same New Japan wrestler.
So...
I believe, as you like to say, he's a... wrestler.
It's French.
For money. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I laughed every time. Every time I fucking laughed.
I hate to say, we talked about Shinsuke before. How same thing. I will liken it to that, and not to be
sure.
Cool. You guys are wrestling over in Japan for years and years. You're two of the biggest fucking stars. You're getting paid fucking millions over here.
Right. And one of them came over and tried to be super serious. And where is he going?
Yeah.
Getting dropped next week.
The other one's super funny and goofy. And where is he? Holding a fucking title at the top of his division.
Difference between that also is Triple H and the guy who just wants to own wrestling action figures.
Fair.
And he wants one that's goofy.
So, this has been brought up in storyline, where at least his last defense against Buddy Matthews, where Buddy Matthews was saying, yeah, basically, I don't want to fight this Okada. I want to fight New Japan Okada.
Well, too bad. Bitch.
So like Cody and John Cena.
Yes.
He wants to fight John Cena, not that whiny little bitch that he is right now.
But
too bad, bitch.
I feel like this is something. I feel like this is something that they can use. Okada can continue being what he is right now until somebody comes along and forces him to have to go back to the way he used to wrestle, and either stay that way or go back to where he was. But I feel like that's something that could be fun to work with.
See, I rather see this goofy thing, because he's a goofy heel.
Yes.
Right. He's gonna do a turn at some point. I think he'll still be goofy. He'll just do the flip, the face.
Okay.
And then just keep doing that. I don't think we're getting. I think he's too old to be. Right. I think we're at that. I can't do that.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. Like AJ Styles.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Here's a list of moves I can't do. Let's put together a scene.
Yeah. Do you know how old he is?
No.
Research Pete. How old is Okada?
Also, this number is going to be frustrating for me. I'm still traumatized from that whole Punk thing. This old man, I'm right here.
I feel old sometimes.
I feel sometimes.
But whenever we do wrestler age,
but I
go, oh shit!
I
could have babysat that.
I do like being the youngest person on the podcast.
Yeah. Fair. All right. Next match.
Yeah, next match we got
Extravaganza.
Yeah, the Hurt Syndicate,
super serious, super tough,
defending their AEW World Tag Team Championship against the Outrunners.
Super not serious, super tough.
And
oddly enough, I was going to say the exact same thing.
This was a fun match.
The Outrunners are in it.
The Outrunners,
and the Hurt Syndicate's in it.
Outrunners are fucking killing it. They're doing such a good job. I'd like to talk about, before we get into this match, I'd like to talk about the setup for this match.
Okay,
was fucking gold.
Before you do that,
sure.
I'm going to say this right now. I love the Outrunners. Okay, do not get me wrong.
Yeah.
They're the new Acclaimed.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
That's what they are for AEW.
Sure.
They're the new fucking. Everybody loves them. Fucking.
I hope they get.
Scissor me, fucking daddy.
I hope they get.
Oh, we like doing the things the wrestlers do.
Yeah.
We always have.
Yeah.
Rob Van Dam.
Put the crux of your fingers against the crux of my fingers.
I don't do that.
You wouldn't.
Yeah. Now you have to watch us scissor each other.
Yeah, scissor cuck.
I think you just got cucked.
All right, that was good. Gotta be honest. And apt. For that particular.
Yeah, do the setup.
Can we not do that again, though?
But yeah, so
awkward boner.
So the setup.
I can assure you, no.
The setup for this match, fucking Hurt Syndicate win the titles, and then the Ass Boys fucking... Oh, I can't remember what they're fucking called. They're part of the Bullet Club Gold. What is their tag team called?
The Ass Boys.
All right, yeah, the Ass Boys. Fucking Billy Gunn's kids. They come out, they challenge them, they make their big return.
Are they not Young Guns?
No.
No? That's probably trademarked, right?
Probably. They come out, they make the,
Diamond Phillips.
and then, so, Hurt Syndicate are like, all right, you guys want to challenge us? You have to beat the Outrunners to have a match with us. And so they do that, and the Outrunners win.
What a twist!
Fuck. There was a whole...
They are the youngest men alive.
There was a whole thing set up backstage where the Hurt Syndicate are talking to the Outrunners, and it's like, we got good news and bad news for you. So, if you beat the Ass Boys, if you beat the Ass Boys, you get a match with us. If you beat the Ass Boys, you have to fight us. And like, that's you get the chance
between a match and a street fight. Yeah.
Well, not that, but it's like you get the opportunity to fight for the tag team titles, but you have to fight us for the tag team titles.
Okay.
And the Outrunners doing the stupid, goofy, fucking 80s right. That's amazing. It's so ooh.
Again, that's the dynamic of this match is super collegiate, awesome ass kickers versus ridiculous, campy, goofy nerd ass kickers.
Oh, man, it's so good. I love the fucking Outrunners.
Right, this is like watching a comedy and a drama, or like an action film at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the new comedy fucking team.
Yeah. And they're doing a fucking great job.
Well, and fighting a super serious team puts their comedy up, right?
They're over as fuck.
I made a normal gesture.
Yes, and no Elon Musks here.
My heart goes out to nobody.
Welcome back, astronauts from SpaceX.
Yeah.
Any highlights from this match that you would like to talk about?
No.
Yeah.
Again, the highlight for me is the back and forth, right?
Yeah.
Somebody comes in and just wrecks somebody super technically, right? And it's gorgeous. And then
there's the Outrunners.
And then there's the
fucking silly
bullshit. And then I did cocaine off his taint. Ha ha ha.
All right.
If one of the Outrunners ever do cocaine off of somebody's taint in the ring,
please be mine.
I will eat my hoodie.
Billy Corgan has proven...
His name is our Lord and Savior, William Patrick Corgan. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. He has proven that doing cocaine anywhere in wrestling is bad for business.
So it's being related to...
At least on camera.
Well, it's kind of weird that WWE's working with him now, isn't it?
Are they?
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Are they?
Huh?
I haven't heard.
Natalia's going down and wrestling for NWA, which is owned by our Lord and Savior, William Patrick Corgan.
Okay.
They have a working relationship now. WWE is taking everybody they can so that
the
AEW...
The TKO plan is a finger in everything.
Sure. All right.
Once again, I hearken back to the days when Power was the greatest fucking wrestling thing going on, and now it just fucking blows.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I still thank you, our Lord and Savior, William Patrick Corgan. But your wrestling shows are not good now.
I don't respect him. He's friends with Alex Jones, and I can't respect somebody like that.
Like friends? They have a barbecue together?
He's gone on the show multiple times, and they're friendly.
He was on Rogan, too. But Rogan's just a libertarian douche.
Also, everybody's been on fucking Rogan.
Right.
Well, yeah, but Rogan's
because he's an idiot.
Rogan's a fucking piece of shit.
Oh, yeah. Yes, agreed. But it's also because he gets...
I don't think he's smart enough to be a piece of shit. I think he's just that fucking stupid.
Yeah. But he gets numbers because there's that many fucking stupid people that listen. Hey, any stupid people out there that listen to Joe Rogan, we would love for you to listen to Getting Color Commentary.
Yeah.
Well, we will take 1/3 of Joe Rogan's numbers and be amazingly fucking.
Oh, also
happy.
Joe Rogan, I'll rep us on your show. You'll hate it, but I'll rep us on your show.
I would like to point out that I would not go on Joe Rogan.
That's fine. I got this.
Man,
that's why we all have our roles in this organization.
There's a really funny
And then
clip.
let's also be fair. Show me the money.
There's a really funny clip of Joe Rogan. He found a video that he has no idea where this is from.
I have that happen all the time. What are you talking about?
So he's watching this video, and he thinks it's a father and son having a boxing match, and the father is beating the fucking shit out of the son, quote unquote son, and the entire time he's just listing off like all the things that are wrong with this, like
We've
a
already
father
talked for 20 seconds too long.
a father beating on his son, punching him in the head, all the like medical issues that can come from like concussions and blah 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 blah
Absolutely.
blah. And then ends up finding out, no, this is from an event called Creator Clash with YouTubers boxing each other. The father is a YouTuber who goes by the moniker Dad. And the other YouTuber is some younger YouTuber. They had been, kayfabe beefing on YouTube for months beforehand. And Dad came out and beat the shit out of this kid.
Okay.
And he's just like, wait, what do you mean? This wasn't a father. Like, he's a fucking moron.
Yes.
And I hate him.
If any other wrestling podcast would like to box
he's an idiot.
getting color
And so am
commentary,
I. Well, invite me to your show.
I mean, I'd go on his show, but
he wouldn't like it, but I'll go on your show.
I mean, he wouldn't like me either.
I love you and I barely
Also,
like you.
I'd still smoke weed with him while he didn't like me.
I'd ask about his nipples. He's got really long nipples. He's got like breastfeeding nipples.
Some people just get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to make a China joke. But not about nipples.
You just did.
Moving on. So,
Next on the docket.
We already talked about Tony Storm. Next up, we got Kenny Omega competing for the international title.
That's the one I didn't think would trip on. I figured you said the other name enough times now that you wouldn't fuck it up.
Against Kazuchika. Or no.
No, he did. His brain didn't work. It did. Now that he fucked it up, he knows how to. Go ahead.
Kenosuke Takeshita with Don Callis in his corner.
On air quotes commentary.
Yes.
Yes.
He's always on air quotes commentary. I got a question.
Go. You guys go first, because
right.
this match meant something to me.
Do you know about the scar? Is this a real scar? It looks like a real scar. But, like, he's gotta, like, dye it. Or something like that. It's really red. Do you know how he got it?
I gotta be honest with you, and I don't. However, you know what we have?
Research Pete.
Exactly.
Can you give me the history of Don Callis's scar? Please and thank you.
Yurt.
That's your takeaway from this match?
No, it's not my takeaway. Okay. I just wanted to know. Other than Don Callis, this match was fucking phenomenal. Dude, Kenny Omega is great. Fucking Takeshita is one of my fucking like favorite wrestlers in AEW.
Yeah, he just aims that ball at you and fucks you up.
Yeah.
Bullseye.
I remember hearing you making a comment about Kenny Omega's gear.
Both their gear.
Yeah. So, you made a comment about Kenny Omega's gear being a anime reference. And I was like,
right, and I didn't go into it because I'm in a room full of people
I don't know anything.
That guaranteed know nothing about this anime.
But then I saw a side-by-side photo.
You mean the Kennedys?
I saw a side-by-side photo of a shot from the anime and them, and it was like, that is really fucking cool. That's fucking badass.
So, again, before I go off on this, because this is fucking awesome. Right, this is so super nerdy and so, like, Japanese, it blew by America's fucking face. Like, you guys missed. That's why I was locked onto this match. I love this. Is my favorite match of all night.
It was really good. It was really good.
I was busy trying to eat all the food I could possibly put in my fucking face that night.
So, the picture you saw is the hero of that anime, Hajime no Ippo, and his rival having their match, their final match. The pacing of this match matches the pacing of the match in the anime.
Holy shit.
Plus Don Callis' stupid shit.
Sure.
But the pacing, the back and forth, whose turn, who's on top, who's weak, when all that, it's fucking bing bong, bing bong, bing.
Wow.
So, like,
is that racist?
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I just heard bing bong, bing bong, bing. I'm like, my bad.
If it was a CH.
No, we're not doing this. Anyway, so
Oriental is a rug.
Again, as a Japanese wrestling fan, I love both these two already. As a anime fan, this was fucking great. As a Hajime no Ippo fan, fucking amazing.
That is really cool. I love it when wrestlers take something like that and incorporate it into it. Like, it demonstrates a level of making a reference to something that almost nothing else can do the way that wrestling can do.
Yeah.
And it's always just like heartwarming.
And again, like, they are wrestling to a boxing match. Like, it is fucking amazing. And I've rewatched this match and the Hajime no Ippo match like 10 times since. Just because it's so fucking good. I'm playing them next to each other. Just going, this is so awesome. It's like when somebody goes, if you play the wall. Or no, it's Dark Side of the Moon, right? To Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, when somebody tells you that, you fucking go do it.
Yeah.
Like, watch those two together, and, like, the timing and everything. It's just fucking choice.
That is really cool. Any highlights?
The whole damn thing.
Sure. Kenny Omega being back is a highlight.
Yeah.
And wrestling's good, but safely.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't do anything super crazy.
No.
But also, with the bit they were doing, it made it fit even more. Right? Because it's a boxing match. No one's doing super crazy shit.
Speaking of super crazy and Don Callis' shit.
Well, I just wanted to say one thing. I didn't like the build to this match with the really small tournament thing.
Yeah.
But then it led to somebody gets a match with Kenny Omega. Like, I understand Kenny Omega, huge star, big fucking deal.
I am tempted to follow the anime backwards to see how far they've been making reference.
I mean, that would be very interesting to know. Do that. Get back to me. But, like, I feel like because Takeshita has the belt should be the thing that, no, you get a match with the guy with the belt.
Yeah.
And not the other way around. And that's the only problem that I have. If that is a thing from the anime and they're like doing something that,
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head how it led up.
I could forgive it
to them finally getting there, because they were like quasi friends, so it was like a big deal, but like super competitive. Yeah. Also, it's a great anime. Fucking watch it. It's like, it's a boxing anime that's awesome. I don't give a fuck about boxing,
sure,
but I gave a fuck about that anime.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched animes.
Yeah,
I've watched some. I don't give a fuck about driving.
There's no weird monsters or super creepy things. It's literally a boxing anime, but it's fucking amazing.
I don't give a fuck about driving, but I watched a good amount of Initial D, and that was pretty fucking good. It's an anime about car drifting.
Some of the best animes are about like cliche ass things, like especially sports. Like I watched a golf anime that's fucking awesome. You're like, all right.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
that would be an interesting Pokemon golf.
Poke golf.
All right, moving on.
Pikachu stepping to the green.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to not make this an anime podcast.
So next up, the last great match of this pay-per-view.
It's a really big match in an itty-bitty cage.
Bruv.
We got Will Ospreay going up against Kyle Fletcher in a steel cage match.
Takes balls to fight a protostar.
Sure.
Let's not forget about Don Callis' bullshit.
Yes.
Yes.
Screwdrivers for everybody.
I can't remember. I believe this is... Or is...
You drank a lot that night.
No, it was fine. No. Was this the second or the third in Will and Kyle's feud?
I believe it was the third.
Was the third? Because like when they went to Australia, it was them, but in like a fucking tag team match or a trios match. Yeah, I don't know if this was the rubber match, like perfect. Like this was gold.
I mean, this was just a great feud.
It was so good.
That was set up super well, and their history together really helped sell it. And then came so much blood.
There was a lot of blood in this match.
So much blood.
Did you say more?
They used up all the blood.
Storm?
I would say equivalent.
That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood.
It's pretty close to it.
Yeah, I'd say that they both bled like all
so much there was no blood left for the last match.
Once again, we had a Moxley match where Mox didn't bleed.
Yeah,
we'll get there in a second.
Weird.
I've wanted to talk about this where Seth Rollins and CM Punk recently had a cage match, and they just do not compare. Like
to these two? No.
Like yeah, like these two cage matches, it's insane how like the way that WWE treated
younger wrestlers, they were taking more risks during this match.
Much more.
Yeah.
Like
Will's wife's pissed.
I'm sure she is.
15 messages.
Like when CM Punk and fucking Seth were on the top of the cage, like I was much more afraid one of them was going to get hurt.
It's that kid's on the escalator again moment, not that's cool.
Yeah. Like there were some moments there where it was like this is scary. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't like. I'm sure the both of you are doing things safely and everything like that, but like it's a little.
Say because they're old men, you fuck.
Not because they're old men, but because of neither of them looked comfortable up there. Neither of them looked like they were sure-footed when they were up there.
Right.
You know?
You're talking about Punk and Rollins as opposed to
Yeah. Like, what they did was fine.
And that was last week on Raw, right?
Yeah. But just like in comparison, it's night and day. And it like I understand, yes, this like Seth and Punk weren't on pay-per-view. maybe it would have been better, but I don't think it would have been. I don't think not better than Will and that way.
I don't think it would have been better for their performance. Yeah. I think they put their get into it with what they got.
It just
see, me and Punk are old. We're getting our joints are doing so well. A lot of combat, a lot of mat time. We're hurting.
But yeah, it just feels weird having Revolution happens. There's a badass cage match.
There's and then a lot of what appears to be mirroring from AEW right now is what I think you're saying. Well, I'm seeing it too.
I feel like WWE mirror being oh, they put on a cage match. Let's put on a cage match with
I'm
two
not sure
huge
who's
stars.
doing it.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's back and forth.
But also, why not?
I mean, yeah.
The best way for me to put how I want to say this, and I hope my analogy does come across right. WWE, Pizza Hut sponsor. AEW, Little Caesars. Go ahead. Let me finish my analogy.
No, you're fine.
I'll still eat it.
Actually, Little Caesars is fucking amazing. I'd rather have that than Pizza Hut at this point.
What?
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Especially with all their new weird pizzas. Yeah.
Domino's is gross. Fuck that shit.
I mean, I'll still eat it.
AEW can get away with a lot of shit and have a better, bloodier, more vicious fucking match.
Yes.
You don't have to be so conscious about who you're going to fucking lose.
There's no AEW PG era.
No.
There's no attempt to,
at least
to
not
bring
yet.
kids. There's no attempt to bring kids to AEW. They're not out there Joe Cameling and doing shit.
They're not doing this shit on the
This is for marks. Show. AEW is for marks.
Yeah.
AEW is for marks.
AEW is for marks.
I mean, we love it.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. We're marks. Marks.
Yeah, again, another amazing performance from both people. Got what I wanted, a little more blood than I wanted, but it was fucking awesome. Yeah.
I did think it was fun that, I called, and I was like, oh, he's gonna blade. Now he's gonna blade.
Yeah.
Now that other guy's gonna blade.
Oh, Davis gets kicked with the cage, and you're like, he's gonna come up bloody. Oh, wow.
I really want to know if so they did a spot where one of them got stabbed in the head with a screwdriver on the top of the cage, and then the screwdriver fell or got thrown down to the ground and bounced. I want to know if that went into the crowd and who took that home.
I mean, I'd push a kid for a fucking Don Callis screwdriver.
Yeah.
I'd push a kid.
Yeah.
No qualifier.
Oh. So yeah, that fucking phenomenal match.
Right. Now to the stinky butthole of the pay-per-view.
If I may.
Yeah?
Moxley versus fucking Edge. Cool. Horrible match.
It was...
What's next?
Fucking garbage.
It was shit. You know what's next? They're redoing this match.
I know.
It sucks so bad, they're giving it to you again.
Oh, man.
But this time you don't have to pay for it. We're like, sorry, this one will be better, we promise.
Man,
what a waste of fucking Christian's contract.
Yes. So
worst. That is the worst thing.
And what a sluggish back and forth between these two.
Yes. So slow ass fucking match the entire time. Right at the end, Christian Cage comes out with his Money in the Bank briefcase, essentially.
Patent pending.
Fucking
Patton Oswalt.
Signs the contract, turns it into a three-way. Moxley chokes out fucking Christian.
Sexier than this match was.
Yeah.
Moxley chokes out Christian. The end. Fucking Edge stays strong. Fucking whatever. This was a goddamn waste.
Yeah. No, it fell so flat. Again, from the amazing matches that were just bang, and we're just like, man, they just keep coming. They're awesome. What the hell is this?
Yeah, this is not the way that you want to end.
This isn't even the normal AEW. Like, there's been so many matches, I'm hyper fatigued. Sucked. This, like, on paper, sucked.
This should have been in the ring. This should have been in the middle of the fucking pay-per-view, just so it didn't end with
the 0-hour matches I watched were cooler than this.
Yes,
agreed.
Fucking.
Also, Christian, if you're gonna do the patriarchy thing, please choke someone and say who's your daddy, just fucking once.
That would be great.
Please let it be Nick.
I do like the setup that they're doing with the patriarchy. Fucking Christian Cage is giving a promo on like basically how he was robbed, blah blah, like making all these excuses, and then
Mama Wayne.
Well, yeah. And fucking, I can't remember his first name, but the Wayne kid.
Nick Wayne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nick Wayne calls him out, says that, yeah, you know, you're full of shit, you're making excuses, blah, blah, blah. Christian fucking backs him up against the wall. Mama Wayne tries to come to his defense. And so they're, you know, building.
Oh no, the Judgment Day is broken.
Yeah, basically.
I hate you, Dad. You're not my real father.
Who's your dad? Maybe you'll get your who's your daddy in that match.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good. It's a cooler story than what they've been doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Swerve stomps Moxley at the very end of the pay-per-view.
For no reason.
Yeah.
He has a reason.
He has raisins.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It was dumb.
It was. Yeah.
Pete's Notes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Pete's Notes from
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right here. Hold on. There.
You guys are getting a two-parter.
Ooh.
Oh, I figured that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Connecting Dr. Zhivago to Stanley Kubrick.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Lloyd, but Dr. Zhivago, released in 1965 and ranks number 38 on the American Film Institute's top 100 American movies of all time, has no connection to Stanley Kubrick.
Ooh.
Take that, Lloyd.
No degrees.
Get fucked.
Ooh, is there a however?
Hold on. As a fan of Kubrick since high school, I must say you were thinking of Dr. Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, which I was, actually.
See, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Released in 1964 and ranks number 26 on the American Film Institute's top 100 movies of all time. That's AFI for anyone who doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Not the band.
Yeah.
I love them, too.
I'm more familiar with the movie list than the band.
I'm familiar with both.
I'm familiar with both, and I'd still rather be more familiar with the movie list.
BT, is that the human/Hannibal hybrids guy? That would be Dr. Moreau.
Yeah.
Played by Marlon Brando from The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your doctor's crossed.
Well, I was confused because I thought he made a reference. What I thought he was making a reference to was right, and then I was told I was wrong.
And it turns out
I'm like, what?
We all don't know what we're talking
Who
about.
the fuck?
I'll have to listen to the show.
This is why we have a beat.
I wouldn't argue about Dr. Moreau.
I mean, I didn't know. I don't know.
All right, and much like Pete said to me the other night, he's like, sometimes he gets long-winded. Here we go. What was Ryan Nemeth's resume before he got into AEW?
Oh, this is going to be long-winded.
It's a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Let's go, Pete.
He was trained by Rip Rogers, OVW, that's Ohio Valley Wrestling, whoever their trainer was at the time, and FCW, Florida Championship Wrestling, also with whoever was their trainer at the time. He debuted in 2010. His wrestling career started with him winning OVW's breakout competition, and he got a 1-year paid scholarship to OVW.
So he was the best at getting pimples?
Mm-hmm. A giant sit on your forehead.
That's Hammerstone. I even made myself laugh on that one. That was good. On January 8, 2011, Nemeth and Christopher Silva won over the Elite, Ted McNaylor and Adam Revolver. Isn't that an interesting start to a full circle arc? And they won the OVW Southern Tag Team Championships. Then there was a lot of a lot of back and forth with him and the tag titles that I won't get into. He then signed with FCW and debuted on June 26, 2011.
FCW Florida Championship Wrestling?
Yes, that's what NXT was before it.
Yeah, okay.
Like, when I was still there, I would go to those shows.
Okay.
Then lost the tag championship to Bo Rotundo and Husky Harris. Who I believe we knew.
Bo Dallas and fucking Bray Wyatt.
Correct.
Yep.
He then went on to debut on the June 20th, 2012 episode as an interviewer. His first match in NXT was on the May 8th, 2013 episode of NXT. He was released from NXT on May 17, 2013. His last match in NXT aired on May 29th, 2013, taped before his release. Pete does his research.
Yes.
That's why we keep him around.
That's why we have
Context.
He has the honorific.
Pete is awesome.
He then went to the Independents, which he still currently performs in. His first match after his WWE release was on May 25th, 2013 at Florida Underground Wrestling Throwdown 3. I was unaware of this until now, looking into his career, but he won the DDT Ironman Heavyweight Championship against Bunny the Cat via forfeit. He then lost it to Taya Valkyrie.
Oh.
He made his AEW debut on January 27th, 2021. In 2020, he was cast in the 4th season of Glow as the character Tony Maroney, but the season never came to fruition.
Oh.
Did you ever watch that? It's fun.
Oh.
It is fun.
I've heard it was good.
Yeah.
What's his name's in it?
CM Punk?
No.
Because CM Punk is in it.
Sure.
You're thinking heels.
You are correct.
No.
Mark Maron?
Mark Maron, yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Maron.
Yes, I was getting those confused for a second. Both of them are actually fantastic.
Glow's great. The lead chick from Glow
is
played where we were.
Yeah.
She does the music.
She was a musician.
No, the lead chick. Oh my god, I cannot believe my brain is fucking shitting on this. It's fucking Allison Brie from Community.
I don't know.
Fair. Community.
Hey,
Great
Research Pete, is the lady from Community the same lady from Glow?
She's in there.
I'm sure.
And one of the main characters.
Yeah.
I'm going to look this up in a second myself. But regardless, she's all...
Yeah, keep going.
What did all the BT stand for from the first episode? Starting from the first episode.
Wait, is he going to go through this?
Hold on. Thank you, Little B, for doing that.
Yeah.
Derek was supposed to take on that task after a previous episode where Derek said that if I messaged him directly saying, Derek, take care of it, which I did.
Yeah. Pete, I took care of it.
Yeah.
It's called parenting. Look it up.
I would like to point out that is quote of the fucking night.
Yeah. Taken care of, boy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
And Little B did fantastic.
Yes, somewhere I have the...
That's my tribe.
Yeah, we got it.
We
got
are
it
one.
in the notebook. It's in the notebook.
Yeah. There's extras.
BT mentioning the match between two invisible wrestlers.
Oh, yeah. It was great.
That was the match between the Invisible
Man. It
Man...
was terrible, but it was great.
The Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan at GCW Joey Janela's Spring Break 3. It is free on YouTube, and I highly encourage watching it. The referee was my close personal friend, Soft Hands Bryce Rensburg. He puts on a master class of a performance art.
Oh, yeah.
The camera work, the fans, and the commentary team make it all come together, too.
The fans are one of the most important parts of wrestling.
I would like to point out, because we're talking about GCW
coming to town.
is fucking for the first time coming to Portland, Oregon.
It is.
I believe it's on May 4th.
Sure.
I believe that is the day. I'm pretty sure about that.
I believe. It's in my phone. That sounds about right.
It's a Sunday, yes.
It's Star Wars-y.
We should go.
I didn't even think about that. Oh,
I hate that shit.
I'm going.
We should go.
I haven't looked to see if we have to work, but we'll figure it out.
I'll take the day.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what's happening.
And Bucky's Fact of the Week.
I'm sure Helma will be happy about it.
Yeah.
I was trying to talk to him about something, and
Well, you know what's weird about being in my position where we work is I'm like, hey, I'm taking off with 3 of us leave when I leave. Sorry. Whoops.
They know.
They knew the job was dangerous when they took it.
God damn it. All of you? Yes. If it's one of those things, yes, you know it's all of us. Buc-ee's fact of the week. The first Buc-ee's in Arkansas will be in Benton, Arkansas. It will be one of the largest Buc-ee's locations. Planned size, 75,000 square feet.
That's a lot of square feet.
More than 100 gas pumps and 225 jobs. No official opening date has been announced as of yet.
225 jobs?
Once again,
that's fucking crazy.
I would like to make the jokes that...
Sure.
I did not get to see a busy part of Arkansas. Again, I looked longingly upon the city of Little Rock, wondering what it was like. We were in a very rural area, and like 100 gas pumps out there. All those gas stations we drove by were fucking empty all the time. I can't imagine one that size sitting empty.
Never underestimate the drawing power of Buc-ee's.
We went to Walmart several times, and I don't think there were 225 people
in the Walmart.
At any point in time.
Oh, y'all are reckless in the aisles, by the way. Jeez.
Oh, yes. There's some...
And your egg jokes aren't funny. Leave me alone.
And there's a lot of weird, like... I don't mean to...
on the other camera.
Body shame, but...
I'm about to body shame.
Yeah. Well,
weird proportions.
No, not that.
Like a Shane Taylor production.
Not that.
Rumble, bad man, rumble.
Do you remember the name of that bar we went to in Arkansas?
Upside down parlays everywhere. What
was the name of that bar we went to?
It was like BB's or something?
Triple B?
Triple B's. There it was. Triple B's.
But yeah, so back to my body.
Shout out to Triple B's.
Yeah.
Back to my body shaming.
Have fun, be safe, drink a lot, whatever their slogan was.
Several faces that looked like lost all kinds of muscle control.
I can't feel my face. I mean, I can touch it, but I can't feel it inside.
It was definitely weird. Internet Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the South, folks.
I don't understand.
Oh, I know you don't understand. That's.
Yeah, I need to go back and go to the city.
It was very entertaining.
Sure, yes.
Like I say, where I'm like, oh shit, there's a fucking Whataburger. Oh shit, there's fucking blah blah blah. There's you're like, what the fuck are you even talking about right now? And I'm like, why are we not going to Waffle House? There's a fucking Waffle House.
Because it's a Waffle House.
It's delicious.
It's not that delicious.
It's like a Yingling.
Hey, yep.
At Triple B's.
Yeah. Yingling Amber.
I don't fucking. I was gonna get a Coors Light, and like, I'll get my one Yingling. And as I said to you, that was the most delicious Yingling I've had in a while.
Well, I'm just reminding you, it was a Yingling Amber.
I like an amber ale.
Yeah.
Whoa, amber is the color of BT's energy. Can we edit that out? Because I don't want anyone to ever fucking hear me say it, making a fucking 311 reference.
You only go down from there.
Fuck.
Chill.
Stop talking about it. The more you talk about it, the harder it is to do.
No, leave it in.
Feature it up front.
Actually, that's everything I have on notes.
I mean, yeah.
So we can be found places?
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram at Getting Color Commentary. You can find us on Amazon at Getting Color Commentary Hoodie. Check them out.
Yeah.
I would also like to point out real quick, doesn't matter what state you're in, you can find us on Hawthorne.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we're very easily found on Hawthorne. You can find us on Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime. It's been a minute since I've done this. Spotify, fucking iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts,
Deezer,
them
Deezers.
Yeah, YouTube,
Spotify.
I said Spotify.
Did you? Okay, doubling down.
He didn't say Acast yet.
Oh yeah, Acast, our hosting service.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah,
give us a year free,
please.
I mean, it is free. We're not paying for it.
Oh, We're unpremiumed.
Yes, we're unpremiumed.
And still available everywhere. Wow.
Yeah.
What a fantastic service.
Uh-huh.
Continue giving it to us for free.
I just wish that we'd get more... I wish I wouldn't have to cut this episode in two.
You can check us our Patreon out at rumplemints.com.
I think that URL is taken.
I'll talk to my lawyers.
We got sponsors.
Well, we did Uncle Daddy's Chicken Boys.
Yeah.
Thai Champa. Shout out to Jägermeister. Be seeing you real soon.
Yeah, Jägermeister.
Liquid Death.
Liquid Death.
However, hold on. See, this is where I fuck up my sponsorship. I told you, I tried that Dr. Death today. Not a fan.
Yeah, I like it.
I just did not enjoy it.
It is weird. But it's a
like
sparkling water version of a Dr. Pepper.
I had a green tea recently. I forget what that one's called. That was out of my normal realm of Dead Billionaire and Grim Leafer. Yeah. And I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
The only Dr. Death
I'm whiskey in it.
The only Dr. Death I'm aware of had his career ruined by the Brawl for All.
Yeah.
That would be
Kevorkian?
Steve Williams.
Steve Williams.
Also, Dr. Death, Steve Kevorkian would.
Jack.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why Stone Cold couldn't be Steve Williams?
Is because
his real name is Steve Williams, and they were like, "We already got one."
Chili McFreeze, it is.
Yeah.
Icy McDagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where I say "Catch you later, Bill and Ted's."
Yeah, right there.
Well, yes, but no, we don't do it there.
Okay, yeah. Aaron's dying real quick.
Yes. After Aaron finishes dying, I'll say it again. We'll make another 3 jokes and wrap it up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm making up as I go along also. Okay, I don't know what that is.
Why do Norwegians put barcodes on their ships? So they can scan the Navy in.
Oh, we are so not ending on that.
Shit.
Just kidding. Catch you later, Bill and Ted's.